Hey, Good Stuff family. This is a gorgeous day for a group of people who I love so much. It is quintessential the good stuff here today. We're with Dr. Sarah Plummer and Dr. Box, cardiologist at Rainbow Babies and Children's. Look how proud they are to represent. And we're at the Cleveland Congenital Heart Walk, which is it's not just Rainbow, obviously. It's classic, together we can, together we will.
Zoe!
Oh, you just saw one of your patients?
I didn't recognize him with his very fancy haircut.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You just look right around. So quickly, because I know you're going to speak. Quickly, and we'll try and pick up with the mic here if you talk this way, Dr. Box.
Okay.
A sentence or two. Why so important for you? Here you are in the business of saving lives, but representing, going before the people who've lost the battle, but going with the families who are warrioring on. Tell me a window into your heart right now being here.
Well, we're very thankful for a beautiful day. We were disappointed last year that we couldn't all get together, but this year it's kind of like more special that we get together as a group of cardiologists, practitioners, staff, and all the families and the patients that to come together and really celebrate what we all try to do together. Again, for those who've had good outcomes, great outcomes, even for those who have not. So we like to celebrate all the kids and all the families together.
Excellent. And I appreciate your time. You could go whenever you need. I'm
Okay.
so proud that I just met
I'm going to go say hi to someone.
Wait, but I want you to. Okay, you go first. I'll be behind you. Okay. Actually, do you want to come meet one of my patients?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty. This is Lorenzo. He's one of our little guys. This is Mom Bree. Oh my gosh, how are you? I'm so glad to see you guys. And he looks amazing. You got a suntan this summer.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh my gosh.
How's that still coming?
And you're such a big girl now. Yeah. Did you have a good summer? Yeah? I mean, he looks so good. And you have your little one. Yeah?
Well, she's older now. It's a new one.
Oh my gosh. You guys have your hands full.
Look, you're standing next to
Yes, and this is my wonderful friend Cheyenne.
And Cheyenne, she told me, Dr. Palmer said, oh my gosh, she's so proud of the progress that you've made. So you are a warrior. You know what? A lot of people are wearing these shirts. We've got Rainbow Babies and Children's marching, walking, but you are one of the heart warriors that we celebrate today. So I know you're so shy and you're so humble, but we think you're a hero. So tell me what it's like to be able to walk in this walk, and what kind of you had to warrior through to even get here.
Good morning, everybody.
Before
if you haven't already done so,
every heart walk,
come on down to the stage. We're going to start the
Heart walk just
program
means
now.
that we're
I want to
representing
thank
everybody
everybody for
actually
being
had
here
heart
this year.
surgery.
Every
So that's
family
really cool.
who's here
We'll
has a
take
special
a
story,
walk up there and we'll hear kind of the presentation, because even Dr. Box is going to be speaking how much of
for
an honor
the
is it.
Children's
And then we're
Heart
going to come back
Foundation.
and finish
This
this
is
interview,
an
okay?
unbelievable
So I'll
event,
follow you
one
guys.
I'm very proud to
And
attend.
if you guys stay
Also, I want
together,
to say
it's
my
good
name is
because the
Lindsay
mics
Buckingham.
will
I'm a
pick
special
up
projects
over each
reporter
other.
for
So perfect.
WQIC.
Neither of you are talking.
It is
or
so
one of you
great
will
to
know.
see everyone's
Great.
faces.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful day. Thank you so
Oh my gosh.
much for being here. At this time, I want to turn it over to Mike Tanretti, Director of Development for the Children's Heart Foundation. Everybody give it up for Mike, please.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Can everybody hear okay? We're in the back. Everybody hear okay? Thank you.
Sarah, can you turn yours off? And then this one will just pick up the ambience.
As Lindsay said, I'm Mike Tancredi. I'm the Director of Development for the Children's Heart Foundation. It's a role I'm privileged to have. I want to be the latest person to welcome you to the amazing 2021 Cleveland Congenital Heart Walk. It's good to be back in person. Thank you guys for being here. We're so excited. We returned to in-person events this summer, but we're continuing a hybrid format. It's allowing maybe we're reaching a lot of people. We are prioritizing safety. We want people to be comfortable and participate in the manner that is most comfortable to them. You've probably seen we have masks available, hand sanitizer. We ask you to do your best in this beautiful space to maintain comfortable distancing, which we encourage. Certainly if you're unvaccinated, we'd like to ask you to wear a mask. And if you go indoors at any point, I don't think that's going to happen today, please do that. But despite the circumstances, we are committed to moving the mission forward. You proved that last year You proved it in a big way this year, which we're going to talk about, and we thank you. With your amazing efforts, we are supporting every heart warrior, and we honor every heart angel. And we're so glad to be together today and find a way to do that, and we are grateful for your participation. The Children's Heart Foundation was founded in 1996, 25 years ago, by Betsy and Steve Peterson after they lost their son Sam to a CHD at age 8. Despite the seriousness and prevalence of CHDs, the Petersons quickly learned there were no national organizations dedicated solely to funding CHD research, and in their loss, but in their bravery and strength, they founded the Heart Foundation 25 years ago. And as I mentioned, we are moving things forward with your help today. The mission that you're driving is to advance the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of congenital heart defects by funding the most promising research. All year long, we've been looking back at the amazing research, volunteerism, events, donations, sponsors, community and corporate champions, hospital partners that have needed habits. And visit our website and see some of these amazing stories. Since 1996, with a significant lift in Cleveland and Ohio, we have funded nearly $14 million. You have funded nearly $14 million in congenital heart defect research. Yeah, that's worth applause. That has spanned 124 research grants. We'll talk about those. Scientific collaboration, fellowship, and many grants right here in Ohio. The research benefits all CHD patients of all ages, and it honors every heart angel. There are too many, and we honor them with all of your work. We fund the most promising research wherever it may be found across that mission, and we do it all and only because of everything that you do. The impact of your support is significant. Because of that, we have seen significant dramatic improvements in survival, in longevity, in quality of life, and over the time we've been talking about, there's been a 37.5% decrease in babies dying at birth, which is a tremendous result in a relatively short period of time. But as we know all too well, babies are being born with CHDs every day. We want to keep lowering that incidence, but we have more babies being born, we have more patients living longer, so the need for research is great. We are pleased with what's been achieved, but we are not at all satisfied, and we're not at all done. We're just getting started in so many ways. We maintain our focus on survival, which is still so important and frankly never ceases. We are also, though, with more patients living longer, with more adult heart warriors than children because of gains in longevity, we're looking at new areas that need support: neurodevelopment, cognitive function, mental health care, new and incredible devices, procedural research, transitional care as our heart warriors age, long-term care for adults with CHDs. We're looking at amazing instruments, procedures, therapies, gene studies, stem cell work, improved imaging.
Lorenzo's team, if you heard earlier, that's another Dr. Plummer patient.
We have a four-legged research platform I want to tell you about that you are driving. For 25 years, we have been the leader in the independent grant process, funding early career, early stage novel research that is going on to get more funding. I'll share more about that in a moment. We jointly fund with American Heart Association. That's a multi-year, multi-million-dollar commitment. In February, most recently announced 8 joint awards, and we have our current call open with them. So we have those. We fund something called Cardiac Networks United, which now encompasses more than 85 health systems around the country. It's multi-center, multidisciplinary. We're breaking down the silos. We're increasing collaboration. We're trying to accelerate progress, establish benchmarks, and share information more quickly so that we can get where we need to faster.
Here's Team Marco
and
again.
that's something that you're all funding. Again, a multi-year, multi-million-dollar commitment. And then finally, we fund fellowship at the American Academy of Pediatrics. That supports fellows in cardiology and cardiothoracic surgery, and that is very applied, immediate, impactful work, not theoretical, academic. It is applied problem solving we're doing. So you're funding all of those things. Last year in the virtual environment, we held more than 20 virtual research receptions. Those are available online. You can get up close with the amazing investigators, researchers, doctors, cardiologists, nurses, some of them right here in Cleveland who spoke last year and underscored that critical linkage of the dollars that you raise and the research and the impacts that it's making. So it's a lot. We're doing it. We'll talk about how much has been done today, but I wanted to tell you about the foundation.
I see some people are watching. Can you comment quickly if the audio is okay?
Joey, what?
Hi, say cheese. Look, Violet. Say hi. Violet, looky. Say hi. Violet. Okay, ready? Cheese. Cheese. I see you. Look at mommy. Look at mama. Look at mommy.
She looks at a whole bunch.
Okay.
Violet's like, call my agent.
Yeah, you see like pointing. Oh, that's cute.
This
We
is
got
what
one.
it's all
Oh,
about.
yep.
Are you guys walking with Rainbow?
We're just
Rainbow babies or no?
through the clinic.
Oh, through the
Yeah.
clinic. Okay, and that's the whole point, that there's such great healthcare.
Oh yeah,
in this town.
we've been blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her. She had open heart surgery at 4 months old, and
Oh my gosh, Violet, you
Yeah.
are a warrior. Hi.
Say hi.
You're so awesome.
yep, that's why we're here to help other people.
I love it, and this is why you walk.
Yes.
And are you Violet's mama?
Yeah,
How proud are you to have that title?
proud.
Yes. And so when she wears a shirt that says warrior, what does that mean?
That she was able to overcome something.
She didn't, yeah, you wouldn't have scripted it. You couldn't have scripted it, but here we are. And
Very unexpected, and she made it through it, and she's a survivor, a warrior.
amen.
I don't want to cry.
Violet's victory. No crying.
Yeah.
Maybe happy tears if you
Happy
did.
tears, that's
Yes,
right.
I get it, Mama. What a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
too.
And I love that we walk for all of those angels who've gone before too.
Yeah.
You know, and to know that she's warrioring on, just praise God. Awesome. I'm glad to meet you guys.
Thank you too.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
If you guys are watching, I see people are watching. Can you just give me a shout out in the comments, please, if the audio's fine? We were trying to use the wireless mics, and we undid them so we could kind of listen to what this guy's saying, the organizer. Just give me one shout out, someone, would you, that you still are getting the audio? We're at Wade Oval again for the Congenital Heart Walk, Cleveland Congenital Heart Walk. Aw. Hi, babies. Hi.
Good morning.
The strongest hearts have scars. I love that.
I never thought that I would be up here doing this, but here is where I am. I found out about Darian's heart condition at my 20-week ultrasound, and it was like a roller coaster ride after that. But you would never know looking at Darian. Each surgery he had, he never cried. He never complained. He had his first open heart surgery when he was 3 months old, and he had his pacemaker placed at that time. His second open heart surgery, he ended up having a stroke during surgery, so he had to learn how to walk again. His third surgery went fairly well, but being a heart kid is not just about the heart. It's a lot of other things that go with it. Like, he had a lot of challenges in school that he overcame. He was dyslexic. He had ADHD, and through it all, sometimes he did get self-conscious, but then, I mean, he was like every other kid. I never took Darian's condition to heart. I never treated him like he was a disabled kid, because he wasn't. All he ever wanted to do was play his video games all day. He had a Nintendo Switch, and if anyone has a Switch, you know that the Switch tells you how long your kid has been playing. And I'm sad to say that one day Darian actually played for 24 hours. So, but I mean, he never looked at himself as a disabled kid, and that's what I loved about him. That I really think that Darian rocked out being a hard kid. Like, but events like this is what am I trying to say? It helps because the research is very important for each kid. We even had to go down to Columbus to visit different hospitals. So finding out how to help each child is very important. And yeah.
Can everybody thank Kelly for her beautiful words? Thank you so much. I know that takes a lot of courage. It's these stories that inspire us to be here, right? Kelly, thank you so much. I'm going to hand it back to Mike.
Thank you, Kelly. I think that's an example of bravery that some of us can't really fathom, but thank you for sharing your story. Last year, we had the honor and privilege of sharing a video of Darian and his sister Nevaeh at our nationwide walk, and it was a sweet short video. So a lot of people around the country know Darian's name, and we're so sorry, but we're so grateful that you're here, Kelly. I would now like to ask you to help me welcome to the stage the Adamczyk family, including Jen, Jake, and Charmaine. They are known to many of you, and they have also bravely and generously agreed to share some remarks and their story today. So please join me in welcoming the Adamczyk family.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My husband, Jake, our daughter, Juliana, and I, thank you all for this opportunity to share Savannah's story.
Hey, guys.
I've been thinking a lot about our family's CHD experience and how we had no clue this life existed. We were innocent and thought our 20-week ultrasound was just a chance to get a cute picture of our growing baby and maybe find out the gender if we wanted to. How wrong I was. At our 20-week ultrasound, we found out our firstborn had a heart defect. The defect, known as an AV canal, is a heart defect that involves the valves between the heart's upper and lower chambers and the walls between those chambers. Overall, it is quite uncommon and accounts for only 4% of the heart defects.
There's Dr. Sarah Plummer. We're going to come back and get some
more. Our sweet baby, Savannah Rose, was born on December 23rd, 2019. Thrived beautifully at home for the first 7 months of her life.
Marin's mom.
You can find her enjoying story time.
Is this Marin?
Hi, Marin.
Hi. Are you walking with Rainbow today?
Smiling and
Rainbow baby?
No,
Oh, I thought maybe because you had
she was like rainbows.
I love that. Hey, nice to meet you, Marin. God bless. You too.
By her 6-month ultrasound. And it was time to prepare. On August 5th, 2020, in the early hours of the Wednesday morning, I met my sweet, giggly, 7-month-old pediatric heart surgery team at the Cleveland Clinic. She had a complex surgery ahead of her to fix her severe valve regurgitation, her ASD, her VSD, and her B. I just had maybe 8 to 10 days and was back home and all of a sudden. You think I'm ready? You think I'm
Cheese. Smiles at me. Say cheese. I took a couple. He's thinking about it, but he's like,
That's Lorenzo, right?
yes.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh, I love him. Are you his mama?
She is. I am.
How proud are you right now,
Oh,
Mama?
I'm
in this
so
moment?
proud.
Yeah.
He's doing so good.
He looks amazing.
I know.
He looks so
And it's so funny because the picture from 2 years ago popped up and he was the chunkiest little thing.
Oh, he was huge. We got him very round. Yes, we did. We did. And he doesn't stop eating. He does
That's
not stop amazing. We got to get to teach you about it.
I can relate to that.
Right. Okay, perfect. Because we'll get that out. I'll call Pizza. We gotta get that out. You don't need that anymore.
No, he's all about the food.
High five, buddy.
Oh, there it
He
is.
has some modified berry swallow city right before.
Okay, perfect. So then we'll know and we can just get rid of it. Yes.
Yep.
You're such a rock star. I like your ball. Very cool.
Dr. Plummer, can you put your microphone on real quick, switch it on, and this will be a good time we can switch over.
Did I get it?
Let's see. Is it on? It's so bright out, which we love, but I can't see a darn thing. Let's see. Okay, let me plug this in. Sorry, we're doing this live production on the run. Here we go. Once it's on, let's see. Okay, say a few words.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I'm hoping if you guys are watching,
Wonderful.
the audio is okay. He's so grateful.
Yeah.
We're handing it a little for you. This is practically working.
Gosh, I have a picture from before he left the hospital the first time, and he was a peanut. You know, like I mean, and just to look at him now, you're such a rock star.
Oh yeah.
I love your poppet. I'm so glad.
Ride a bike this summer.
Wow, Zoe, you can ride a bike?
Jumping into the pool.
Lorenzo, and you call him Zoe. I love that.
I know, isn't that so sweet? Well, Dad is also Lorenzo, so we had to have a way to tell the difference. So, how's Dad doing, by the way?
He's good.
Okay.
He's at work today.
I figured that guy can't catch a break.
No, never.
He's still doing roofing.
Yep.
Okay. It's that time of year, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They gotta hurry up and get everything done.
Mama, what's your name?
Brianna.
Brianna. Again, how proud, and I think pride is the word that comes most to the top of my head. But
Oh,
it's also like
absolutely.
it's like really warrioring on. Like it wasn't a given to be here. So give me kind of a window into that.
I'm just so proud. He's really gone through so much, and to see where he is now, it's absolutely amazing.
He's already had multiple surgeries, multiple casts, but just to look at where we got him to, I know.
Everything.
It's amazing.
And how old is Lorenzo?
He's 3.
3. Oh my gosh, 3 and earned every day.
Oh yeah.
And so it occurs to me, I grabbed one of these to add to my collection that my
There
niece
you
and
go.
nephew say. I'm wearing way too many, but Savannah Strong right here. So I can see in February of this year is when she went on to be the angel. So that we want to point that out, that we celebrate the warriors and we celebrate today even the angels who've gone before and the families that come here even in their names, right? Because this is about taking the next best step, research, right? Tell me about that.
That's right. Well, the
Dr. Sarah
Congenital
Plummer,
Heart
by the way.
Foundation actually this year alone has raised $1.1 million for congenital heart disease research. They have a goal of getting to 1.8 million, which with these walks going on across the country, there's 28 walks. I don't doubt that they'll get there. I'm so proud of Cleveland. We've raised the most of any of the walks this year at over $111,000 as of yesterday. The goal I think is $117,000, so I hope they make that. But it's really impressive what they've done. They use that money to fund grants, research and research fellowships so that we can take care of these kids better. And not just the kids, because these kids are now becoming adults, and so we need to know how to take care of them lifelong now, because this little guy, he's going to need us for a long time. So.
She wants to know why that
I know, what is that? I know, it's because you're famous. Yes, you are. You're famous.
Thank you, buddy, for helping. There's a shirt. I mean, all these teams have their own shirts and their work.
I know, isn't it cool?
It's just not lost on me.
Yeah.
Together we can, together we will.
Together
right?
we can, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Savannah.
We have to fix you.
I think she's
Here, let me help you down.
Ooh, it is heavier than I thought.
Hold on.
Savannah, baby.
So sweet, huh?
Oh my gosh, I love it. You didn't even have to meet her.
Ew. I'm gonna have to tell Miss Jody and Miss Shannon that I saw you. You know, Shannon's not here because she had her baby yesterday.
Did she?
She did.
Oh, what did she end up having?
She had a boy.
Oh, that's so exciting.
William. Yes, well, she had, and then Jody's, I think, cousin was getting married today, so she couldn't come.
Oh,
but,
okay. Well, tell her I said congrats.
Oh, I definitely will. Yeah. Yeah, we're so happy for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, as soon as they're done with the comments, which we can't hear so well back here what they're saying, but oh my gosh, is that a Care Bear tattoo? So cool. Your kids are also beautiful. Really?
We're done. So stand by your mic.
Yeah, of course.
But
yeah.
These are what we're looking at here are the Rainbow Heart Warriors. So they're from Rainbow Babies and Children's with Dr. Sarah Plummer, who is beloved by many, including our Riser kids, Jakey and Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's one of my favorite patients.
Yeah, right. Jordan was a patient, so
just leave that for a second.
But
Probably.
again, you guys are just one faction. We're walking here today, so it's impressive to see cumulatively.
Melanie, did you see Zoe? Oh my gosh. He's eating like a champ. Mom said we gotta get this to go. So
good. Literally, he does not stop eating.
Melanie's our dietitian. She makes sure all of our kids grow.
That has to be music to your ears.
Oh my
God, that he's eating.
Yes, that's all. Melanie's always like all about the food and the other stuff. I won't even say what it is.
You don't with your nose.
Yeah,
Goes in and what comes out.
That's right. That's right.
Did you get a little
I
ball?
saw. We're gonna pick it up in 1 minute because you know. Do you want to help me take it out?
Are you trying to rip the tag off?
Help me, Mia.
He's like, yep.
Okay, let's do it. Come on. Come on.
No, I don't know how that happened.
You get that side.
Really dark.
I know you're strong. Be super strong. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mia's 4.
Good job. We did it.
I know.
Thank you.
I guess it's too late.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. I told her about Shannon's baby.
Yeah.
I said, that's why Shannon's not here.
Yeah. I know she was at work in the morning.
I don't think you did, Dr. Box.
Yes.
No, I don't think I did. I was
I
Yeah,
just told
but-
him and John to come down because there's so many of us. We should grab a picture.
He had asked Matt to take a picture at the very end of the walk. I actually think we should do it before we
'Cause
walk
people are
because
gonna
people kind of disperse.
Okay.
So if we can, when he's done talking, we'll grab him and get everybody together because everybody is here. Yeah.
Well, I started telling people to take a picture right before the walk, and then Peter's like, Martin said after the walk. I go, oh, didn't know that.
I think we should try for before. So many, we have the,
Too many people disperse.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I just texted Martin and John. I didn't know he was speaking. I'll go grab
I think that's where they are. Yeah.
Keep everyone there.
Well, I want to come listen.
Come listen.
Okay, I'm allowed to come listen. Okay, good. Aren't these shirts so cool? There's a disease called tetralogy of Fallot, and so their shirts they just go in with the Fallot. Isn't that so cute? Oh, they're doing the butterfly release. Yeah.
There's one right there. Oh, so he did already speak. Oh, wait, nobody did. But I wasn't sure.
I don't think so. No, because they did the people who lost, and then this is the butterfly release in honor of all the babies who died. So then
This should be
it should be after.
Oh, it should be after.
I think so. Oh,
Thank you all for your support.
that was
Enjoy
Jim's
the beautiful
patient.
walk and the beautiful weather.
That was Jim's patient's mom who spoke.
That was?
That was. I see his picture up there now. Darius Hagan. Yeah. He just passed away like 5 or 6 months ago. Fontaine.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our angel families who joined us today. Thank you for letting us honor your loved ones.
No, it's so coming. It's
Today
coming,
and
I
every
think
day,
so.
please acknowledge and comfort these families.
I'm just gonna
Please
go say
visit
hi to
our
her real
Peace
quick.
and Memorial Tent, including support from Marissa's Mission Foundation, to learn their names, to view their photos, to leave a remembrance or a message. Please thank them for all
I'm
they
Dr.
do.
Plummer. I'm one of the rainbow
them
cardiologists.
know.
You probably barely remember me because I think I only you once or
Thought of
twice.
their children and
I
said
just
me.
wanted to say we've been thinking so. When
We've
we
come
admitted we thought was
very
the pot,
far,
yeah.
but we have
You do
much
remember.
further to go.
I just wanted
Because
to
of
say
your
we've been
efforts,
thinking so
we're
much about
driving
you guys.
Toward CHD
and we were
research funding.
like so devastated.
Earlier today, call for independent research proposals We received more than 132 letters of intent, so many investigators interested and ready to move forward. We are now processing full applications on exciting proposals in multi-center collaboration, neurodevelopment outcomes, database applications, surgical management
who we met
strategies,
earlier. Yeah, we met you earlier this week. As soon as he's finished talking, we're going to have a quick interview with you, okay? Got your microphone back here. Is this your sister?
Our medical advisory council is reviewing those applications. In addition, we're in the midst of our most recent joint call with American Heart Association. I mentioned those 8 awards in February, and we'll make more awards next Heart Month because of your efforts. And we'll continue sharing real-time updates from Cardiac Networks United. Those are making impacts on quality of care and benchmarks and lengths of stay in hospitals and best practices. So we're bringing the best to bear through scientists because of your efforts, and look for our AAP fellow for 2021 later this year. So how are we going to get there? I'm staggered to tell you the 2021 Cleveland Congenital Heart Walk, which numbers nearly 500 of you, which is always one of our largest.
Who's the lawyer right here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Gone beyond
As soon as he's finished talking, we'll do a quick interview.
because of your efforts, your generous donors, our
Hi,
corporate
sweet.
community
What's your name?
champions, our absolutely amazing
Trent.
hospital
Oh my
partners.
gosh, I love your
The
shirt.
event
I
of
love
its
you, Trent.
enrollment, which is hard to keep
I'm
up
so
with,
glad to meet
has
you.
now raised more than
I'll be right back, okay, when he's finished talking.
$141,000. It's unbelievable, and I want you to know there are 2 large fundraisers to happen, 2 golf events coming up. This is going to push well past 150, 160, my best guess, I can't even guess. That's a new record for the Children's Heart Foundation Congenital Heart Walk in any year. So give yourselves a giant hand. It's amazing. You guys did it with all of your efforts, all of your outreach, all of these amazing teams. So let us know which t-shirt, team t-shirt you like. It's just unbelievable. It's going to go a very long way. You're going to hear about these awards in short order. This is not the first time that Cleveland has set a record. It does it each year, which gets a little bit harder, but you're making it look easy. We're funding that early career, early investigation and seed funding. That's coming out great funding. $14 million from the Children's Heart Foundation.
So this is Dr. Tandon. He's one of my colleagues from the clinic. I won't say too loud. He just moved here from Dallas, and he is an imager at the clinic now. So we're just making connections. But Dawn is here doing live streaming of the event and kind of just promoting it for us and getting it out there. So
the sun's not behind
yeah, of
you.
course.
Right, so you're new. Welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, I was in at UT Southwestern in Dallas, and just joined yesterday. Was my first official day.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Welcome to Cleveland.
Yeah. And we'll plug this back in.
About
Hang
the
on one
research,
second.
it's time to hear from some of these amazing investigators.
Part of this, I'm gonna take this. Keep it on you, but I'm just gonna hold it so we can hear him.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I'm hoping this is working. Sorry.
You're fine. Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. You're good. You're good. Okay, so tell me your name again.
It's Ashu Tandon.
And can you spell that?
Tandon.
Okay.
Ashu, kind of like you're sneezing.
Your first day just yesterday.
Yep, first day at Cleveland Clinic yesterday.
So to be part of this, right, as soon as you come to Cleveland and you see how we say eyes up, rise up, and we say together we can, together we will. Give me a window into your heart today, Doc.
I mean, this is what we do this job for, right? Is to make sure that fewer families have to have that outcomes. And so to see the community out to support that is excellent. So, and Dr. Plummer was telling me we outraised Chicago. So.
We did. Cleveland raised more money than Chicago, Philly, San Francisco. I mean, for a small spot like this, I was very proud. So, yeah, we have a very active community here, and we're very thankful for it. So.
And you know, Sarah, what I love, like you and I go back only a week, and today was the first day actually meeting in person.
Yeah.
But if you're followers of the Good Stuff page, you saw Sarah early on with Cheyenne, another patient of hers. But what hits me like a ton of bricks right now, what I keep noticing is here we are, Rainbow, Babies and Children's, Cleveland Clinic Children's. The fact is, together we can, together we will. And this city in Cleveland has some of the best doctors. And like I hold you guys up as an example right here, right? I love this.
We're very lucky. And I mean, we collaborate because it's all about really taking the best care of our patients. So that's the goal.
Yeah, I love it. And you see all of these examples of warriors who are warrioring on. And again, it's not lost on me that some didn't make it and they're the angels and we walk for them as well.
because moving forward in research, hopefully there are fewer of them, more warriors, fewer angels who go too soon.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right, 1,000 thank yous.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
Yeah,
more
thank
than you
you.
know. Welcome to town. I can't wait to follow some of your good success stories too, Doc.
Yeah, well, hey, I applied for one of these grants, so we'll.
There you
we'll
go.
see. You know, that's where that's how we can push it forward.
Yes, it's right, because we talk about raising all this money. It goes to the research.
That's right.
That
Yeah, this
helps.
goes directly to research, which is such a wonderful thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. 1,000 thank you. So the walk is going to be happening any minute. So I'm going to plug this out. So you're free to keep talking. Whatever. I've got you and done, and I'll come right back, Sarah.
Yeah. No.
I just want to remember all of our heart angels we talked about before, and many of the children that we talked about this morning. I personally cared for here.
David's Memory Mile. I love it.
And every time a heart angel passes, it's very meaningful to me and to the members of my team who, for weeks, months, sometimes years, try to save their lives. I want all the parents and all the patrons here today to understand that we always remember you, we never forget you, you're always a part of us as we move forward, you in your lives and us in our careers. I also want to remember, very importantly, those who have died from the pandemic. Unfortunately, we're almost to 700,000 deaths in the United States since the beginning of the pandemic. And unfortunately, now we're in our third wave. And we probably, unfortunately, have many more lives we will lose in the next several months. I want to talk about gratitude.
Oh, yes.
I am so grateful for all of you. For all the patients that we care for every day. For all the parents who strive to have their children lead the best lives possible. We are so grateful to you during these moments in the cardiac ICU where the grace that you show is truly extraordinary. You go through so much, whether it be in the hospital or outside the hospital. And we are so grateful to you for your compassion, your grace, and how you move forward in sometimes the most difficult circumstances imaginable. I want to show gratitude to all the providers. You know, we are very fortunate in our nationally ranked Cleveland Clinic Children's Pediatric Adult Congenital Heart Center to have some of the best care providers in the world taking care of you and your families. I also want to show gratitude to all of the providers in Northeast Ohio at our sister institutions for the amazing opportunity that we have to care for this community of patients and parents. I want to finish with hope. So as Mike said before, I've been involved with the Children's Heart Foundation for many years. I arrived in Chicago in 2014, and Betsy Peterson, who founded the CHF, asked me to go to lunch. And she started telling me about her dreams for the CHF and specifically what she wanted to accomplish. And all I could say was, I'm in. How can I help? And literally over the next 7 years, I've reviewed grants every year as part of the Medical Advisory Board. And let me tell you, the level of science that comes forward in these 130 scientific grants that have just been submitted is extraordinary. You don't know this, but I'll tell you, the two biggest funders in the country for congenital heart research is the National Institute of Health and the American Heart Association. These are massive billion-dollar organizations. The third funder in the country for congenital heart disease is the Children's Heart Foundation. This foundation, let's hear a round of applause for the Children's Heart Foundation. Despite the funding coming from the NIH, despite the funding coming from the AHA, it wasn't enough. And to be honest with you, we were an orphan scientific community that didn't have the resources we needed to move forward a research agenda that Mike has talked about that we dreamed of 10 years ago. When I worked as the chair for the National Young Hearts Council AHA, I approached Betsy and I said, let's form a coalition between the two organizations so that we could bring AHA dollars, more AHA dollars into congenital heart science. As Mike told you now, there are 8 new grants funded every year that get submitted to the AHA with this combined CHF-AHA opportunity. Those are 8 grants that wouldn't have been funded otherwise. We knew as a scientific community that we had to get young investigators into congenital heart science early in their careers. I was funded early in my career by the CHF. And since then, I've gotten millions of dollars and dozens of grants because I got that first grant from the Children's Heart Foundation that launched my scientific career. When I was at the American Academy of Pediatrics on the executive committee, we knew that there was a big gap in young scientists. So we went to the CHF and said, CHF, let's form this fellowship grant, take the best and the brightest fellows in the country and give them that opportunity for that first grant to become great scientists. And I've looked at those 12 fellows now that have been funded by the CHF, and all of them have gotten successive funding afterwards, building their scientific career, allowing them to create new knowledge that's going to change how your children and your families are cared for. The last thing that I want to talk about relative to hope is specifically Monica and Mike. There are dozens and dozens of heart walks across the country that raise these millions of dollars that are required to do this incredible work scientifically and to support our community. Cleveland, you're one of the leaders in the country. We will continue to be one of the leaders in the country. And because of Mike and his great work, and Monica organizing all these walks, together, in a unified fashion, we can support the mission to fund the amazing work that the CHF does. So I've been in cardiac ICU for 25 years. I've seen where we come from. I can see where we're going. The CHF is going to help us get there. So if you haven't donated yet, please donate. If you donated some, donate more. Because I promise you, the money's going to an organization that will do work. I now want to introduce one of my close colleagues, Dr. Robert Stewart. He's the chief of pediatric cardiac surgery at Akron Children's Hospital. He's also a member of our Cleveland Clinic staff. He's a great partner and friend. Bob?
Brad, that was wonderful. I can't say too much about the mission that Congenital Heart Foundation has. And now that that's aside, I'm going to kind of change tune a little bit about what I want to say.
Okay, y'all, we're going to end this here, again, from the Cleveland Congenital Heart Walk. So many entities represented, of course, Cleveland Clinic, Children's and Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, and we're so proud of. I was just about to end this live stream before we go for the actual walk, but can I just get your name quickly?
Yes, Samantha Smith.
Samantha. Okay, I'm going to try to put this microphone on you because I think it'll work better. This can just clip right on your pocket. Maybe that's why they made it. And then you just clip this up on, feed it up under your shirt and click it on. Let's see if I put this in.
Let's change the way we live. We don't do the things the same way we did them in 2019. I don't think we ever will. I think we'll always be built different. And the message there is that's what happened to every single person out there, whether it was you or whether it was
So you have a new bestie?
child or whether it was your neighbor's child. The day that they got that diagnosis of congenital heart disease, your life was never the same.
It's fun to watch.
A lot of coping that needs to be done, and the best way to cope with anything is to have support of those around you.
It's one of our single ventral patients
And
there
so
in
we
the
come
front
to
of that
this day, the
stroller
walk,
with the buzz cut.
one of my favorite
Yep.
days of the year.
It's very sweet.
And you know, the mission, it's the
He's like listening.
cornerstone of our yearly mission to gather funds to help research, to fight congenital heart disease, to
He's
cure
very
congenital heart
sweet.
disease. God, someday I hope we prevent congenital heart disease. And you know, all the dunk tanks and beads,
I know, that's so
making
cute.
beads
So
and
clever.
selling
I said, who came up with that? The mom of the kid was like, my mom. I was
It all
like, very
comes to
clever.
this day, for really all that come together. And while the raising the funds is good, to me, it's always
Good. We're never going to get to walk.
for that support.
I don't know if Emma's going to make it.
We hug.
Well, I just told Justin's taking the kids home.
We laugh.
Because Cora has a Girl Scout meeting at noon that I figured I'd be done taping, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to be done. I have like my tables and stuff are here, so like I can't really just like leave.
But I know their moms, I know their dads, and take a lot of pictures. And we walk together, to just help us live that life that we didn't expect. It's different, but that doesn't mean it can't be an excellent life, a great
I'm so
life.
addicted to them. These were my second pair, I think, but the loafers, I love them. I don't really wear them to work, but I wear, yeah.
So